Starting with the yellow pastel, we're going to make an underdrawing that will serve as a guideline for this piece. I started with a zigzag starting from the center of the paper, going over to the left, then to the right, then back all the way to the left edge. Then from that edge, I took the line and I waved it all the way to the right edge. Immediately, I started to block out the color. So by blocking out the color, I mean shading in a color. Only color the right side of the zigzag. Then go over your lines with the yellow once again. Add a line slightly underneath the last horizontal line. On the first third vertically, and in between the two lines, add a circle. This will be your sun. With the dark green, underline the lowermost yellow line on your paper. Place the green 1/4 inch down, then take that line and drag it out, curving it so that it creates hills. Pick up the yellow and go over your green lines. Starting from the last third of the paper, draw a bush with your dark green pastel. Lightly fill in the white spots on your sky with the yellow pastel. Fold your paper towel into a small rectangle and use the edges to blend out the sky. It is best to use circular motions when blending out your colors. With your orange pastel, lightly go over your lightning bolt shape in the sky. Soften the line with the paper towel. Lightly add the orange into the sky and blend it out, alternating in sections so that you get an even blend. You can leave the middle section of the sky as just yellow so that you get a contrast between the sky and the clouds. Fill in the field with yellow, avoiding the bush. Lightly go over the yellow areas with the dark green. Go over the top section of the field with yellow, then blend it out with your paper towel. Lightly go over the bottom section of the field with the green oil pastel, then blend it out with a paper towel. Add another layer of the green pastel, this time going in diagonal strokes. Then blend it out. Fill in the bush with the green oil pastel. Blend the color so it looks soft. I added a second bush to the other side of the field, making it smaller and longer than the first one. Afterwards, I blended the color. With the green, I added individual strokes going along the field. This helps with the texture of the drawing. Add as many layers as you'd like. With the yellow, add more strokes on top of the green. I outlined the bush again, then added swirls. This gives it a better texture. With the dark blue, I redefined those swirls. I added more green in between the swirls. On the other bush, I added another layer of green, then another layer of blue, and then I redefined those swirls on the first bush again. Add another layer of the green strokes to the top section of the field. Add horizontal lines across your field. With the orange, draw half-moon strokes underneath the sun. Only fill a triangular area. Then change colors to red and add more strokes. With the yellow, add strokes following the shape of the sun. This will give it a halo effect. Then do the same with the orange and the red. Add another layer of yellow, then orange, then red to the sun rays. Redefine the details on your bush again. With the red, add little circles to represent your flowers. Keep adding circles until you are satisfied. Add filler dots in the spaces between the circles. Add a layer of orange over your red circles and dots. Add in the stems underneath the flowers with the green. Add blue lines next to the green lines, and this will create a shadow effect. If desired, fill in any spaces with the green pastel. Add yellow highlights to the tops of every other flower. Add orange to the underside of the flowers, focusing on the left side and trickling it into the right side. I added another layer of green texture to the top of the section above the flowers. With the red, I added more dots sprinkled across the field. In the sky portion, I used yellow to add lines and texture. Then I went in with the orange and did the same thing. Switch back to the yellow and blend your lines. Don't be afraid to go over your orange lines with your yellow pastel. It'll create a nice blend. With your orange pastel, draw slanted lines across your lower cloud. Add in blue lines. Go over the lines with the yellow pastel. Go over all of that with the white pastel. You might have to apply some pressure to get color out. I repeated the same steps for the top cloud, except for adding the blue. I added another layer of texture. Then I added more blue throughout the sky. I went in and redefined the blue of the bushes. Then I added a highlight of yellow to them to really make it pop. Add in your final highlights with the yellow, then fill in the middle of the sun with white. And that's it. Thanks for watching.